What's up, everybody? This seems like a familiar place. It's Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. Time right now is about 1:15 p.m. and it's 38 Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius. What a change from Miami in terms of the temperature. From the low 80s to the high 30s. I'm feeling the cold weather right now, but I'm used to extreme, so I'm handling it quite fine. I hope all of you are doing well. I don't know how many of you expected me to be in New York City today. Dustin says I'm hard to keep up with. I often surprise myself sometimes with the amount of videos and content I make. Sometimes it's even hard to keep up with myself. But I took the early morning flight out of Miami International Airport this morning and got here just before 10 a.m. But we're on 7th Avenue, walking north to Central Park. I don't think much has changed since the 1 month I was gone, but we'll see. Sid says, where are we exploring today? I want to go down to 6th Avenue, Rockefeller Center, check that out. The last time I was here, the Christmas tree was still up. I'm sure that's gone now, but I gotta confirm with my own eyes, you know? Maybe I can get a first sneak peek at Grand Central Madison, which I've been really wanting to see since it opened. You know how you can tell it's cold? When these birds here are huddled closely together on a lamppost.
Isn't it pretty?
Damaris Cologne says you will freeze this weekend. Not the first time. On Saturday, it's supposed to get, I think, to the single digits in Fahrenheit. I want to check. Yeah, this is really cold. Take a look. This is the forecast for this weekend. Friday, high of 33, low of 11, 25 on Saturday, and low of 6. And if you want to change it to Celsius, that's how cold it is in Celsius. Negative 15. It's rare that I see negative double-digit temperatures in the centigrade scale. Last time it was this cold, I think it was Christmas weekend. Or maybe when I was in Montreal, that's when I experienced a cold like that. Hao Yan says, what about my car in Miami? It's still there. Might be out of battery again when I get back, but at least I have a booster box now and I know what to do. After all, if anything goes wrong with it, still covered on the warranty. Steve Miller says that's why I'm in bed from yesterday morning all the way until Monday. Oh, that's what you do if the temperature's that cold. It can get quite uncomfortable going out in that weather, let me tell you. Jupiter says the best thing to do in cold weather like this is to wear layers and cover your hands. Well, I am wearing a thicker jacket now. I got a super chat from, where did it go? Tamara Britton with $5. Thank you, Tamara Britton. Appreciate the support, Tamara. Thank you very much. I'm wearing the same clothes I brought up from Miami. I kind of expected this weather, so. But the good thing is the temperature isn't super, super cold when I got back to New York City. So at least I have like this cold day to adjust to it before the super cold days come over this weekend. Crony says, what's the temperatures like in September? It can be cold too, but generally it's, I would say maybe in the 60s. Damaris Cologne, $4.99. Nice to see you back in your favorite city. Yes, it is good to be back, Damaris. Thank you so much for the support. Also, thanks so much for moderating for us as well. Appreciate it. To Corona says, is there a special occasion that got you to visit New York City? Yes, more like special people, friends and family for one, and also there's some events that I'd like to cover while I'm here in New York. There's still some Chinese New Year events I'd like to cover. The Super Saturday Lion Dance is going on in Chinatown this weekend. There's also the Chinese New Year Parade on February 13th that I might be interested in covering. And also Grand Central Madison, the opening of the new train station. You know what I actually want to see is the Louis Vuitton store. I want to see if that robotic Yayoi Kusama statue is still there. I thought that was kind of cool when I saw it on social media in January. Lane Freeman, I'm not sure of any Groundhog Day events here in New York. Kendall says it's still there, eerie as ever. Let's take a look at it. Tania, the temperature is cold right now. John Smith says, looks like spring is coming next week, just a cold weekend ahead. Yeah, doesn't that always seem that way, right? There's some extreme weather event and then all of a sudden the weather is super nice. Especially after bad storms. After the storm passes, it's like so calm and nice. Or like this weekend, right? We're expected to get really cold weather. And then next week, it's supposed to go up into the 50s. Eyeglass Lady says, I think southern Florida is the only place it isn't cold. Well, maybe in the continental United States. But there's a lot of places in the world where it's not cold, especially near the equator. There it's always hot, right? Hao Yen says, I really want some snow in New York. I think a few days ago, maybe 2-3 days ago, there was some measurable snowfall on the ground, but it was like it was gone as soon as you saw it. There really hasn't been a big snowstorm in New York City this season. Oh, and it's saying Southern California isn't cold. Yeah, Southern California is kind of known for those moderate temperatures year-round. Expensive works of art here. The 24 CPS Art Gallery, Central Park South. ABX Girl says the last time New York City had the snowless pattern was 1973. Well, you can't really say it was snowless because there was a small coating of snow on the ground. For me, that doesn't really count as a snowstorm, though. Oh, really, Kate? I didn't know you can do that. You can zoom in on YouTube videos now. I might have to try that feature out. Oh, Joey, you like the sculpture of the men on the beam? That's a classic one. I think that was taken during the construction of the Empire State Building. Maverick Myers says, please can you explain why you moved back to New York? Did you miss it or something? No, I won't explain it. Central Park Cafe featuring Illy. Nicole says you can't zoom in. I'm going to have to try it later. Here's the legendary Apple store, nicknamed the Cube. Much less people waiting outside now compared to when the holidays were here. As usual, 5th Avenue is still busy compared to where I came from, 7th Avenue and 6th Avenue. Thanks, David Clippert, for $3.30. Appreciate the super chat, David. Thank you very much. Yayoi Kusama sculpture. Let's see if it's at the end of this block. When I first saw this sculpture on social media, I thought it was the real Yayoi Kusama. And if anybody doesn't know, Yayoi Kusama is the famous Japanese artist who's famous for her polka dots. And often you could find displays of her work all throughout the world. I see polka dots on the door, so it's probably here still. Yes. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, it's one thing to see it on social media, but to see this robotic Yayoi Kusama sculpture here is really, really interesting, I should say. Thank you, Andrew Morales, $2.02. Hi, AK, love the stream. Favorite spots to eat in New York City. I have too many to list, my friend. You'd probably have to break it down by cuisine and by neighborhood. I thought it was the real Yayoi Kusama, but looking at it now, you can tell that it's artificial. Yes, that's right, KM. The Apple Store is at the former FAO Schwartz location. Well, actually, it's in the basement of the building there. FAO Schwartz used to be behind. Hang with Mark Mom. Good afternoon. Love seeing you in New York again. Never thought of live streaming in 4K. You're my best live streamer to watch. Yes, I've always thought about live streaming in 4K. Unfortunately, it's not that easy to do. Software often has limitations, but what's really more of a limiting factor is bandwidth from these cell phone companies and what they provide you. Sometimes I could barely even stream in 720p due to how much bandwidth is being pulled. And it really gets noticeable when there's no cell phone towers or when the network gets congested. The only time I really can consider streaming in 4K is somewhere where I can be standing still in one place, like an at-home stream or a studio location. That's the only place where I think it'll make sense. Right now, the technology hasn't really caught up to that yet. It's a sunny day in New York, despite the temperatures being cold. Yes, Donald, a lot has changed since I left New York City on New Year's Day. It's only been a month, but I see some changes already. Aiden now says, what do you think that it did not snow much in New York City in January? That's just the weather. I don't think anything of it. If it comes, it comes. I think people read too much into the weather patterns, to be honest. We can't really control the weather, so we just take it at how it is. Aiden's asking what changes are you seeing in New York City? Definitely I'm seeing a much quieter city. Normally I'd see more people here on a weekday afternoon. There's some new exhibits up, like that Yayoi Kusama one. The cold weather is still the same as when I left in December. I mean, 1st of January, right? New Year's Day. Anna says it's nice that you basically live in 2 different cities. Yeah, I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do and be able to travel frequently and show you different places. New York City and South Florida, by the way, aren't the only 2 places that I will be showing off on this channel for the year. I actually have some big plans for the channel, which you'll see when I start doing them. Oh, eyeglass lady, there's a halo on the lens. Probably because the sun is right above us. It's actually a little bit difficult to walk directly into the sun right now. Corona is asking what my favorite city is in New York City and why. Definitely the autumn. I like it because I like to see the leaves changing colors. There's also a lot of events in the autumn time. I think they're installing a new art exhibit here. The Risa Rivera design. Pretty cool. Laurie says you can't wait to see the new developments at Grand Central Station. What you have in mind there? I think I might even go down there right now as I walk down to 42nd Street. Why not? Oh, Steve Miller, when you're in Lauderdale again in 2 weeks, I'm definitely trying out that turkey sandwich. Yes, at the Aruba Beach Cafe. That sandwich is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not really sure how the internet service is going to be down there, Hung Mao. I was following my friend Sifat's live stream, and I think he had signal all the way down the escalator, but once he got down to the platform level, that's when the service issues showed up, which is pretty incredible to see, even that the signal goes that deep. Pothole alert, East 52nd Street and 5th Avenue. This can also be filled in a little bit. There's an indentation here. Really, Nicole, I'm gonna have to try it. So that feature does work. You zoom in on YouTube. That's pretty cool. Sidewalks are still pretty busy in 5th Avenue here near Rockefeller Center. All right. Pothole reported. East 52nd Street and 5th Avenue. That's pretty cool that you could zoom in on the YouTube videos after updating now. So it's only on the YouTube app, it's not on the computer. Seapross, this is the famous St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's a neo-Gothic church. It's a YouTube update, not an iPhone update. Let's see here. Do I have an update for the YouTube app on the App Store? No, I do not. Not yet. Wait, There is. I'm updating it now. Let's see what happens.
And he was like, I have.
Oh yes, Cheryl. It is a must-see when you're in Manhattan, the St. Patrick's Cathedral. So, let's see, Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Ah, there it is. Beautiful, right? Look at that tall tree. It's got beautiful ornaments on it, nice lights. And it comes all the way from Queensbury, New York. You can see it, right? It's right there. Beautiful. So you can actually zoom in on this. Let me try. Zoom. It's not zooming for me. I update. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. You gotta make it full screen. Whoa. That is cool. Update the YouTube app right now and do this. I can confirm it works. It needs to be full screen though. Yes, Jerry, we can see that all worked. It's a cool feature to have. We're waiting to cross the street now. Have to wait for that scooter rider to pass first. Trust no one says, will I try out the Long Island Railroad trains from Grand Madison soon? They opened last week. We're on our way there now to Grand Central Madison. I won't be boarding a train now since I do not intend to make that my destination, where the train takes me.
I thought they had a store in Soho.
Yeah, Aaron, it's going to be really cold tomorrow, but even more so on Saturday. That's the coldest day of the weekend. We're going there right now, Brad 2030. I've been talking about Grand Central Madison for a good portion now. Eddie Herr asked me how I got to New York City. It's easy. I just invoked my powers of teleportation, put 2 fingers to my head and thought of New York City, and I appeared here. Actually, I took an early morning flight from Miami, left at 7 this morning, and I landed before 10 a.m. at LaGuardia Airport. Yes, Brandon, I use public transportation to get from LaGuardia Airport to Manhattan. I wasn't able to use public transportation to get to Miami Airport though. I just opted for a car service because none of the public transportation services were operating that early in the morning. I really wish, Jerry, the traveling could be that easy. Otherwise, I'll be using it all the time. Feels like the design district here. Diamond District, not Design District. I'm thinking of Miami now. Diamond District here has scaffolding up. Eyeglass lady says he used Uber in January when I had to fly. Works well, you don't have to park. Yeah, Uber has a lot of advantages that people don't realize. One thing is not having to pay for parking fees. Before I head over to Grand Central Madison, though, I do want to check out Bryant Park. I know the Bryant Park Winter Village is still there up until March. The ice skating rink is still there, but the shops aren't. To Corona says 3-hour flight to New York. It's not bad. I need to fly 8 hours. It was actually about a 2.5-hour flight. We got there earlier than what was scheduled. But we still had to wait to get into the gate, so it all evened out in the end. Oh, Nyan, your favorite park is Bryant Park? Eddie Perez says tailwind probably made the flight quicker. Yeah, maybe. I actually recorded 2 videos of the flight. One which I'm going to be putting up tomorrow. I actually narrated my approach to LaGuardia Airport, which is pretty incredible how much I knew about the New York City metropolitan area. I gave information about all 5 boroughs, including New Jersey and Westchester County. So I'm really excited to put that video up tomorrow. It's actually ready now. I finished uploading it, but I still need to title it and fill out the description. And plus, YouTube won't give a notification for that video since I posted too much already. There's only 3 notifications a day that are allowed from YouTube. Hung Mouse says I get to work immediately. Already when I was on the flight, I was on the job. I wasn't even in New York yet. Nyan asked, am I going to premiere it? We'll see about that. I might be able to. I do have a Miami video posting tomorrow as well. Yeah, Seapross, all the snow must have melted. Didn't last that long. Henry, the snow didn't last that long. It was gone within like an hour of it falling and coating the sidewalks. New York City is still waiting for that big snowstorm of the season. Not too sure if it's going to happen this season or not. Yeah, Karsten 2409 travel. I've seen Flixbus in New York City. I think I even rode one from here to Philadelphia. Or it might have been Greyhound, I'm not sure. I know I've used Flixbus before. You think Flixbus is better than Greyhound? Karsten, interesting. I've used both. Buses are good for short trips. In a few moments, we'll be walking down that way to Grand Central Madison, but right now we're going to check out Bryant Park. Well, that's what happened, Laurie. The groundhog saw its shadow this morning. So 6 more weeks of winter. The infamous groundhog predictor, right? Hey, how are you? Great, man. Good to see you. Mel says, doesn't Bryant Park Winter Village seem like forever ago? It's still here, just the ice skating rink. Sea Prowse, yes, this is the land of $5,000 a month apartments. It's empty, just the rink. All the shops are gone. It says Chris's NYC hot dog stands. I want to see what the environment is now at Bryant Park. This is so strange. Last time I came here, there were shops lined on both sides. And it was hard to even walk around. But now, it's so easy. Thank you, CC, with the $1.99 super chat. Welcome back to New York, Action Kid. Thank you, CC. Appreciate the support. It's glad to be back too. Looks like there's still some shacks up there right by the ice skating rink. But these main ones over here are all gone. You see the ice skating rink in front of me. Doesn't really seem too busy. I guess if you want to go ice skating now, there won't be much of a line. Oh look, they have these bumper vehicles now. That's pretty cool. And these stalls are all open. They're all food. So if you want some food, you can still. Bumper cars on ice. I wonder how long they're going to have this. Wow, this is so cool. I'm sure there's a fair for the kids. Oh, look at this. They have these Lunar New Year lanterns up on the edge of the ice skating rink. Well, maybe they're getting prepared for it because they're starting to design this side. And they have Christmas trees up now. Maybe they're decorating it in the red and gold style for the Lunar New Year. There's also a film crew here or TV station. As usual, I'm here before the major networks. You saw this here first, folks, on Action Kid News. Right now, I'm live in Bryant Park here at Action Kid. We see some Lunar New Year celebrations huts up in the corner of the ice skating rink. They're gonna get ready. Aren't you happy? All right, let's check out this train station, which I am very eager to see. I'm reporting fake news first, folks. I don't even know if it's gonna be a Lunar New Year celebration. All I can tell you is that there's lanterns up and some Christmas trees in the corner. Dr. Ray Ray's 0512 with a $10 super chat. Welcome back to the New York City Action Kit. Stay warm, you're not in Miami anymore. Oh, I'm aware. I've been through temperature extremes before, so I can deal with them quite well. Thank you so much, Dr. Ray Ray's 0512. Appreciate the support. Oh, Barclay have that at the Winter Garden. Interesting, ice sculpture.
Yes, practicality, touch.
It's a much different feeling visiting New York City in February than December, that's for sure. A lot less people around. And I tell people, if you want the season with the lowest prices, January and February is the time when you should think about visiting New York City, because that's when the least amount of people come. Thank you, Henry Virus, with $5. First slice is on you. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate the support. Now I have to think of a place to get for a pizza slice. Appreciate the support. Yeah, that's right, Nayan. Next is Grand Central on AKTV. I know exactly where the entrance to Grand Central Madison is. But I know directly underneath 1 Vanderbilt, the signal's not that great. So I'm going to enter at Park Avenue instead. Thank you, Flowing Happy, with $10. Appreciate Flowing Happy. Appreciate it, Flowing Happy. This building, the 1 Vanderbilt, I think is just built very well, so it doesn't conduct cell phone signal that well, especially in the basement and the ground level. But the Grand Central Terminal building itself is pretty good. I'll try not to, Donald, we'll see. I was taking notes on where there's internet signal from my friend Sifat's live stream. But I know I can go down the entire escalator. Looks like that dog is bundled up for the weather. Chris says no signal went through Grand Central yesterday during my video. Signal was dead. Maybe you went through 1 Vanderbilt. Shiva says you even watch CFOT's live streams for ideas. That's nice. That's a really good thing to do. I don't spend all my time creating content. You have to support other creators as well. You can also read up on things.
Is the ability to come in.
Yeah, I'm aware, Chris. The dining concourse has the entrance to the Long Island Railroad platform, which is Grand Central Madison. I could try bonding my signal too. I do have a AT&T SIM card on me. That might improve the signal a little bit. But I'll know for a fact how it is when I go down there. Here's the 1 Vanderbilt building from the southwest corner. You know, they intentionally made this cut in the building here so that it wouldn't obstruct the view of the Grand Central Terminal building itself. I thought that was a really nice touch for the developers to do. All right, you're going to get my first impressions of Grand Central Madison. Well, technically it's not a first impression because I already got spoiled to what a lot of it looks like already through other live streamers and videos and pictures, but in person, first impression, I'll put it that way. There's no way you can replicate the smells through videos and pictures. That's a human sense that can't be replicated as of yet. And also touch. So here's the 1 Vanderbilt entrance to Grand Central Terminal. Big shiny sign. Metro North Railroad, Long Island Railroad, S4567. Very tempting to go in there, but I'm not because I know the signal can get a little bit spotty down there. And I want to see how it is over here through the dining concourse. I can try testing the signal coming out this way on the way out. We got DJ Cop on the driver's seat. That guy secretly is a DJ at night. All right. Grand Central Madison, here we go. This is very familiar. I'm familiar with this. We'll walk into the main concourse first because it's just so legendary and well known. we are, the main concourse. Triple G says, I'm going to experience those steep escalators for myself live. Yeah, we are. I heard it takes almost 2 minutes for the escalators to complete, which is pretty crazy. That's how deep the station needed to be built to accommodate the new station and the tracks, because everything else is all built up already. Beautiful station. Hung Mao says, put the timer on when you go on the escalator. I might have to do that just to test out the time, right? Right now the time is 2:24 p.m. Where's the one spot up there, the dirty square where they didn't clean it? I know where it is. Hey, there's a bird in here. There's 2 birds in here. What are you doing in here? 3 birds. They're stuck. Uh-oh. I hope they can get their way out of here. Well, here's the dirty square. That was when they were cleaning the ceiling. They wanted to leave one spot that wasn't clean. And we can see here, there's a sign that says Long Island Railroad. So let's follow it.
Pardon me, folks. We cannot sell the sex, please. People who can't see can't watch where they're going. We don't want anybody to follow along. Thank you.
All right. Smells very good here in this dining concourse. And the brand new entrance to Long Island Railroad is right here. To Long Island Road. Yes, brand new station, Grand Central Madison. Opened just a week ago. This is called the Madison Concourse. Brand new waiting area. And let's check it out. Before I do that, we're indoors now. I do not want to overheat myself, so taking these off. No need for gloves inside, and can unzipper this too. I don't need my jacket. All zip it up. All right, Madison Concourse. Here we go. Yeah, hi.
How's it going, man?
Good, good. Hey.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
You're Action Kid.
Action Kid, that's right.
Miami?
Yeah, I do. I go in between places, travel,
You
so.
travel all over. Am I
Yeah.
right? What's up, man?
Great.
I'm just a random guy who's loves the trains.
Well,
fire.
I got to cover this station, you know.
All
My
right,
first
so-
day back.
Well, this is my first time here as well. I think
Oh,
that's
it
the
is.
first one. But
Very
listen,
cool.
I hope you have a good time.
Yes.
Going out to Jamaica, to Woodside.
Excellent.
All right.
Have fun. Okay. Brand new escalator. It says Grand Central Madison, enter for LIRR. Shops and dining. I don't think there's many shops in here, if any. From what I saw, the grand opening, they had no shops. It was just the station. And here we are, a brand new station. I know the opening for this station was delayed due to a faulty fan that wasn't exhausting properly. Water fountain works. Let me do a water taste test of Grand Central Madison, right? Tastes like New York City water to me. Approved. All right. So I assume these are going to be shops in the future. Maybe they have leases now or not, but perhaps a grocery store here. And the other entrance. Oh, they have a directory. Let's see. What's the layout of this station? Is there a UR here? Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Vanderbilt Avenue to mezzanine platform. This is the super long escalator. There's 3 sets of them. 4. Wow, 4 escalator sets.
The time is 2:29. Once you say we've received your passengers, you have the all aboard track 204. All aboard track 204.
I like these columns. It's nice and bright here. Wow, still life. I know this person. They call him the living statue, and he has his own little column here in Grand Central Madison. New York-based artist Paul Pfeiffer, known for creating photographs that explore the relationship between image production, consumer culture, and daily life. This new installation by the artist was made in collaboration with The Gold Man, an iconic living statue performed in Times Square for over 17 years. Covered in gold, standing motionless on a common milk crate, the Gold Man enthralls passersby with his uncanny statue-like presence, moving only when money is dropped into his tip box. Oh, so now I understand. These are a series of contemporary photography. So New York City street scenes, possibly. And future clothing store maybe over here. I mean, it looks nice with the paper that they inserted, showing that what it will be in the future. This is more of the Gold Man, different angle, no background, well, white background. Close up. So far, we still haven't even gone to the train platform yet. One of the things I want to do while I'm here in New York City is actually time how long it takes to get from the platform up to the main concourse. Like actually do a stopwatch, and then maybe do a comparison from Penn Station and transferring 2 subway lines to get here to Grand Central. It might be closer than you think, even though you have to transfer twice because it takes so long to walk and ride the escalators. Yeah, this is a long walk. It reminds me of my walk through LaGuardia Airport this morning. I should have timed that as well. I got off at like gate 84 in Delta. I must have had to walk like 10-15 minutes to get out of the airport. And this is a brand new airport terminal. And I mean, it's good because people get more exercise, I guess, but for practical purposes, it's like it takes you longer to get out of the station than the new station tries to solve. Maybe they could put some moving walkways here like the airport, it'll help. Rebecca Kier-Leslie says $2, oh boy, and Happy New Year, Rabbit. Appreciate it. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for your support. We have the public restrooms here. Man, this is a long walk. A long walk. All right. Ticketing and customer service. We have the first of many escalators going down to the train platforms. My mic's rubbing on something again, probably because I undid the zipper. Thank you. And now it's flapping my jacket, so. The problem is, I'm more comfortable with the zipper open, but it's not good for the noise. So maybe I could put it up here. Let me go off to the side here. What I do notice here is there is no seating at all. And there's a long hallway. Where's the seating? People are gonna get tired walking this long distance. So let me put this mic in a better spot, like up here maybe. Hopefully it stops rubbing. Let's see how this works. It's like LaGuardia Airport again. When I was walking the whole terminal, there's not that much seating. Tracks 201 to 204 and 301 to 304 here. Yeah, I do notice that, Texas Tickler. By not putting seating in public transit facilities, it kind of creates the environment of a anti-loitering / homeless environment or architecture without having to admit it. I mean, I don't really think it's the right way to go about it, but the design was already made. Hopefully this could be a convenience store, bagel shop maybe. Welcome to Grand Central Madison. I don't even know where these are supposed to lead to now. Ticketing and customer service. Jupiter says people with mobility issues need a place to rest. Yeah, they do. There's no seating here at all. That's my #1 complaint here. It's not good for people who need to sit down, like those who, have mobility issues, as you said. Some of the elderly may have issues here. So here's the ticketing area. Hey.
I just feel so bad, I was thinking if I were in Turkey.
Nice timetable. Beautiful area. And if you don't want to use the window, you can interact with a machine. And there's only one machine working here now. They're going to install these in the future. Dr. Ray says, I bet you go to Jamaica via the new tunnel. Yeah, eventually I'll do that. I mean, So far, this is the only way to buy a ticket from this machine here, only one. Let's say we want to do a one-way to Jamaica Station. How much would that cost? And you have to know if it's a peak ticket or off-peak ticket or a city ticket. It's like, can't they program these machines to automatically select the lowest fare possible for this moment in time? Why do you have to be a statistician and figure all this out to find out if you're getting charged one price or the other? Give us the cheapest option for today. Oh my goodness. City ticket. That's the cheapest option, because I know. $5 to Jamaica. Otherwise, look at this. If you choose peak, oh, if you're in a rush, peak, how much? $10.75. You're gonna pay double the price more just by being in a rush. And off peak, $7.75. You're still overpaying. So that's the MTA for you. They won't refund you if you pay for a more expensive ticket when you should have bought a less expensive ticket. You know how where it's really bad is New Jersey Transit, because New Jersey Transit, they charge you by the distance, and even on the buses, you got to figure out how many zones you go through, whether it's an interstate trip or an intrastate trip, and they charge you based on a different rate, whether you're going from one state to another, which is one zone, or if you go 2 zones, intrastate. Oh my gosh, it's like when I take New Jersey Transit, I'm like, whoa, this is confusing. All right, enough of this. Let's go down the platform. Let's see. I'm gonna time it. Stopwatch. We got this. Does it start? Oh, we gotta start it here. So I'm gonna step on. Here we go. When my foot steps on a thing, I'm gonna start it. Start. Longest escalator in New York City, folks, right here. Hopefully I don't lose signal. It should be 1 minute and 38 seconds. That's how much it timed out, according to one article. Going to sleep
Welcome to
already.
Grand Central. The time is 2:41. As you navigate the terminal, please listen to announcements, watch the signs, check our train time app for important information. Transfers are available to the 4, 5, 6, and 7 trains, the 42nd Street Shuttle, and the Metro North Railroad. Please exercise caution when walking and standing on all station platforms, and please stay behind yellow safety lines at all times. When riding the escalators, be sure to face forward and hold the handrails. Stay safe. Have a pleasant day, and thank you for your cooperation. Welcome to Grand Central.
Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna be at 1 minute 38. Look at that, exactly. Exactly. And we are at the concourse level. We have to see a train now after going this deep. Is there a train in Grand Central Madison? Nope, I don't see one. Ben Stower says now you need to time how long it takes to walk the escalators. That's if you can, because not everyone's going to have the physical ability to walk that entire way, and also the speed of you're walking too. There are elevators. It says elevators to track 201 or 202, Madison Concourse over there. I'm really impressed with this station already. There's some artwork on the wall there. I think some quotes from somewhere. It reminds me of the World Trade Center station on the #1 train. I know there's a Yayoi Kusama mural somewhere here. We actually saw the sculpture, the animated sculpture on 5th Avenue and 57th Street at Louis Vuitton. This is beautiful. Hey, I still have signal down here. Oh, there's a train. There's a train. We're here in the train station. We have to see a train. Perfect. Let's go down on the platform and see this train before it departs. Zinc says, why is it so empty? Because it's not fully in service yet. So this train is going to depart in 14 minutes to Jamaica. I think they're doing like a soft opening for a few weeks just to let people know that this is actually here, and then they'll have full service to Grand Central Madison Station. All right, here's a Long Island Railroad train. 2:45 p.m. now. This will leave at 2:58. Again, where is the seating? There's no seating here. No seating upstairs, no seating downstairs. What are you supposed to wait for the train standing up the whole time? Oh my goodness. All right, you should bring a chair along with you. That's how you can sit. Or you get your friend to act like a seat for you. Because that's the only way you're gonna sit, unless you wanna sit on this floor here when it gets dirty.
The 258 train to Jamaica next on track 203, stopping at Woodside, Forest Hills, Kew Gardens, and Jamaica. Changing Jamaica for MK service for JFK. Forest Hills and Kew Gardens, passengers please board the first open 6 cars, exit at Forest Hills and Kew Gardens. Now boarding tracks 403.
You know what I've also noticed? There's also no trash bins. Oh, there's one. All right, we got one of my requests. Garbage receptacle, but there's not that many of them. They need to put more. There's no seating at all. Jody Gloves with $10. This is an amazing place. Thank you, AK, for showing us. God bless. Thank you, Jody. Appreciate the support. Brand new shiny tracks.
Do not sit on the steps or the handrail. Please watch your step getting on and off. Please be careful while riding the escalator. Please face forward while riding the escalator.
So this is one problem if you're going to be coming to this station. If you cannot walk very far, then this is definitely not going to be a station that you want to arrive at because it's going to take a long time to get out. All right. You know what I want to do, actually? I'm actually going to time this. I'm not really that interested in showing this station off more. I want to see how practical it is, because that's what I want to know. I'm going to go to the center of this platform and see how long it's going to take on a stopwatch to get to the Grand Central Concourse. So let's go to the center of the platform. This is the front of the train, so 1, 2, 3. I think there's like 8 cars here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta go where the conductor is. So I think the center of the platform is here, maybe. I think. Hey.
Having fun?
Yeah, it's fun. It's great. But there's no seating.
Hey, listen, I gotta tell all the people on here though.
Yeah.
If you need to use the bathroom,
Yep.
it was very, very clean.
Okay.
Just don't tell the homeless folks yet.
Okay. The restrooms are clean. Okay.
All right? No seats though.
Yeah.
Not even for the passengers. All right, be well, man.
See you, man. All right. All right. I guess I'll time it from here. I can't really tell where the center of the platform is. I'm gonna time it. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do a stopwatch. How practical is train travel from Grand Central Madison to the concourse level? Okay. How is this station on a practical basis? Because a train station is supposed to get you there faster, not take longer. To me, this sounds like you gotta go up a bunch of escalators, there's no seating, you gotta walk a lot. I'm just gonna walk pretty normally. I'm not even gonna walk up the escalators. We'll see. Because this is what the news people don't do. They just time it from the escalator going up. But how practical is this? All right, let's do this. This stop is Grand Central Madison. Last stop, everybody get off, please. Ding dong. Please get off the train, this is the last stop. All right, now we're getting off the train. Boom, okay, started. Let's start walking to Grand Central Concourse. I'm not gonna slow this up in any way. I'm just gonna walk at a normal pace. Barbara says it doesn't seem practical to you, no seating, forget it. Yeah, this is not a good station. That is my main complaint. Not a good station at all. Dun dun dun, all right. Watch it take like 10-15 minutes just to get to Grand Central Concourse. Meanwhile, you can take the 4 train and you'll be up there in like 3 minutes. All right, so now you gotta take some time, be like, oh, where do I go? Madison Concourse, okay. Let's go this way, because this sign is bigger. Metro North, subway. Okay, this is the escalator we're gonna take. Thank you, Jasmine Perez with $1.99. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Longest escalator in New York City, right here. Gonna take another minute and 38 to go up here. Add to this. Thank you, Joan Reese, for $5. Appreciate it, Joan. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. How about you should sit on the steps because there's no other seating here. I won't fault people for sitting on the steps here because there's no other seats here. But on a practical basis, you shouldn't sit on the steps on the escalator. Yeah, Daniel, I'm really outraged at the lack of benches or seating here. It is not a practical station at all. It's a pretty dumb station. Okay, so here we are, the top of the escalator. We're already 3 minutes and 27 seconds into this walk. All right, so we get here, we look around, we go, oh, that's not where we need to go. We look this way. Okay, so main concourse, Metro North subway. Let's go. So we just walk. You're gonna be late for your job if you take this station. You heard it here, this folks. I'm ripping this new station because it is not practical at all. No seats, takes you a long time to get out of the station. I'd rather just use Penn Station and transfer to 2 trains. Might even be faster to get off the Long Island Railroad at Woodside Station, transfer to the 7, and take the 7 to Grand Central because that's a shorter walk. Need to add some moving walkways. That would help a lot. We're 5 minutes in already, and we're still not out of the station. To main concourse, Metro North, subway.
Woodside, Forest Hills, Kew Gardens, and Jamaica. Last call, track 203, last call.
Elevators to 44th Street, main concourse, Metro North. Okay, so we pause here for a little bit, be like, oh, where do I go? Keep left to access Metro North and subway. It says main concourse to the right. So we go this way. Elevators to Grand Central Madison concourse. Oh, look, ticketing machines. Wait, where are we now? this seems like a out of place area. I thought the main concourse was this way. It's a misleading sign. Oh, I see, that's the elevator. So now we gotta walk around to find out where the escalator is or the staircase. Oh, here it is. Main concourse, Metro North. I'm just doing this on a practical basis, folks. I already know that I need to walk over there, but this is just someone who arrived at the station for the first time. You gotta follow all these signs.
Closing doors on track 203.
All right, so we keep walking, we keep walking. What did I say? It's gonna take 10 minutes. It might just happen to be 10 minutes to get out of this station to the main concourse. All right, we see here 1 Vanderbilt 42nd Street subway. This is not where we need to go. So go this way to Grand Central, main concourse, Metro North subway, escalators to dining concourse, main concourse, subway. And they have these doors here, which is, oh, these doors are pretty heavy too. Not only do you have to walk a lot, but you got to push this heavy door. Oh my gosh. You have to be a gym rat in order to do this commute. All right, we're at 8 minutes now. Talk about adding insult to injury. You get off the train, you want to get to work, you got to walk through this long corridor, and then you got to push a heavy door too. They're giving you a free gym membership here with this train station. All right, we're here in the dining concourse. All right, 8:30. And now we gotta look, oh, where are we now? Restrooms, information. Oh, here it is, to main concourse. So this is where we walk up. We're gonna hit 9 minutes. Oh my goodness. I was kind of joking when I said it's gonna take 10 minutes, but we're getting pretty close to it. Oh my goodness. And here we are, we'll stop it at the clock there. Oh wow. It's actually gonna be almost 10 minutes. Rounded up, it's gonna be 10 minutes. And time, 9 minutes and 36 seconds from the Long Island Railroad platform to the clock at the main concourse. I have to say that's a pretty big fail for a train station there. It's a nice station, but no seating at all. Not great on a practical basis. All right, let's go outside. I've had enough of walking around inside Grand Central. Crikey, so he says he spent a quarter of a basketball at the train station. Yeah, we almost spent 10 minutes just getting from that to the main concourse. Rounded up, it is 10 minutes. All right, we're back outside. Crikey says, I could feel the effort you're putting in pushing those doors. They're not flimsy doors, that's for sure. Clara says, what's the time now on my phone? Well, the clock said it was 3 o'clock, so I think it's 3 now. 3:03 right now. I just checked. Oh, Clara says, what's the stopwatch say? I stopped it already. Was it 9 minutes and 36 seconds? Yeah. 9:37, that's how long it took to walk from the bottom of the platform there to the main concourse. You know what I need to do? I need to go back in again and zipper up my jacket and put on my gloves. Or a glove. All right. Let me put this on. Oh, this is the other glove. I need the right hand side. I just dropped it. Ugh. Let me put this down. Zipper this up. Okay. Now I'm prepared to go outside. How's my sound now that I zippered up my jacket and I still have it on my flannel? Dan says it's better, okay. Hey, thank you so much. Yes, nice to meet you. Yes. I think I'm going to head over to 6th Avenue. Maybe we'll head over to Times Square. How about that? I'll go to Times Square and then I'll end this video. Grand Central Shuttle 1 minute to Times Square. I can definitely take that train, but what's the fun in that? I've been underground for so long already. Looks like there's a new place opening up, the T Squared Social. Hey, what's up, Jaycation? How you doing? My dude, AK's everywhere. That I am. Oh, very nice. Denja says, gorgeous day. We may be there this summer. Adar just got a summer internship there. Oh, congratulations to her. Hopefully you have a great time in New York if you ever do decide to visit. Oh, which building is this to the left? This is the New York Public Library. Thanks, Nicole Carrington. $5. Thank you, AK. Love the walk. Appreciate it, Nicole. Thank you. Oh yeah, Steve Miller, that's the Midtown Manhattan Library. It's 1 block south of this library on 5th Avenue. You can go to the rooftop. Thanks, hang with Mark's mom. It was nice to go through that station and also get all my daily exercise in that station. Sonia says they don't put benches because they want you to spend money on the dining station. You're saying it might be a plan then, a conspiracy, right? They set up all these convenience retail stores where I think that's a great idea. Open up a energy drink stall there with healthy drinks and smoothies. I'm sure it'll be super popular. Or maybe paid seating. You'll probably be rich just offering a paid seating area just in that underground passageway. Yeah, Donald, it's more of an adventure than I thought it was going to be. I didn't know the station was going to be that large in reality. We are right now heading to the spot in Manhattan that I last saw before I left for Florida on New Year's Day. The place where it all ended and we'll start over again, right? Oh, Shiva, I've seen the Valentine's decorations in Times Square. They're very nice. I'm headed there now. Yes, Keith Savage, that's the story there. Walled up the story has a station beneath with presidential armored car still there. That was exclusively for FDR's use because he had polio and didn't want people to see. Well, life begins at 40 Truck asking why it's called Avenue of the Americas. I read up on it before, I actually forgot the meaning of it, but I know it has a Latin American reference. I'll look it up for you right now. Here. Avenue's official name was changed to Avenue of the Americas in 1945. Intent was to honor Pan-American ideals and principles and the nations of Central and South America and encourage those countries to build consulates along the avenue. That was the reason why it was changed. Not really too sure if it was successful or not though, since I don't really see too much of a Latin American influence on 6th Avenue. All right, we are here in Times Square. Here's the One Times Square building with the New Year's ball. I actually went up there and was able to touch it, and I saw the ball drop. You may also know of this area as the place I stood in for such a long time and had to mute the sound pretty much for the entire stream because they were playing copyrighted music. All right. We can check out the Valentine's Day decorations, as well as maybe count down the ball again, because that was the last time I was here. I didn't get a chance to reenact it. Also, let's see if we could find some New Year's Eve confetti still flying around the sky. Because I remember last year it lingered around for like a few weeks before it all disappeared. I had pretty fun, a lot of fun finding the confetti pieces over as far as over Rockefeller Center. But it was here like just swirling around all these pieces of paper for weeks. Are we gonna find one piece of confetti left? We'll see if Sifat's billboard is still here in Times Square. Geolocate says it looks awesome. Still my favorite place in New York City, right here. Let's turn this around. Is it still 2022? Actually, I can't tell. There's no more year up there. There's the ball. Oh, wait. Not all the confetti's been cleaned up. I found one piece. It's still Happy New Year to you. Is it still okay to say Happy New Year on February 2nd when you find one piece of confetti in Times Square? Oh, I found another piece of confetti. Right there. We can still find traces of last year in 2023. Oh, there's still more confetti. Look. Oh, 2022 will never end. Yeah, Keith, it'll take a few cleanings. I didn't think all the confetti would be cleaned up, that like every little piece will be cleaned up. Some of it still wants to linger on. See, Ross, as that piece looks like from 2021. It's possible. Up, there's two more pieces. Three. Another one. 4. Oh, there's plenty of confetti. My gosh. This is where most of the confetti was dumped. So it makes sense that there's most of it is over here. Look at this. It's like a whole family of confetti. So here's the new Valentine's Day exhibit. It's pretty cool. It's like a kind of like a hedge. You just go in there, there's holes in it with hearts. And I think the billboard where it's the thought appeared was this one right here. I beat the news again. Reporting you live from Times Square, we have this amazing Valentine's Day sculpture. Come and visit it now, make your love come true, only for a limited time, here on Action Kid News. Whoa. I'm in the way now of this people's pictures. You might find the love of your life through this window here. I wonder if these roses are here all the time, or people put them here, or what. There's a lot of roses there. Are these real? Yeah, they're all real roses. Best way to tell is to smell it. Real rose.
Delete the sex message. This message, I don't like it.
All right, folks. I think I'm going to end this here. Appreciate all of you coming out to see my first live stream in New York City of 2023. Well, besides New Year's Day, of course, but that doesn't really count. All right, folks. Thank you so much for coming out. It was a pleasure. Hit the like button. If you really like it, leave a comment. Maybe I'll leave a heart for you. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And someone gave me a super chat last minute. Aiden. Oh, they're trying to take a picture. Aiden with 690. Good to see you back in New York City from me and Michaela. Thank you. And Joel with $1.99. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.